In this video, I'll be summarizing 7th grade Unit 2, Lesson 8 from Open Up Resources. Today's goal is I can decide if a relationship represented by an equation is proportional or if it's not proportional. So today we looked at all kinds of equations, and when you checked out if they were proportional or not, you found that these equations were not proportional. Y equals 4 plus x, y equals 4 divided by x, and y equals 4 to the power of x. If you weren't sure just by looking at it, you were encouraged to make a table. When you found some values of x and their corresponding y values and divided y by x, you did not get a constant proportionality. You can see the numbers were different when you divided y by x, or that last column of each of these tables. Then we looked at these relationships, y equals 4 times x and y equals x divided by 4, and we found that they were proportional. Both of these had a constant of proportionality. In the first table, we saw that every time you divided by y by x, you get 4, and in the second, every time you divided y by x, you get 1/4. The second equation could actually be written in that form, y equals 1/4 x. So something's very convenient. Today we discovered that proportional relationships can be written as this form, y equals kx. Y equals k times x, where k is that constant of proportionality. So here's some examples of equations of proportional relationships. Notice that you don't have to have the variable y and the variable x. Any variables will do, but what's important here is that you have a variable that equals a constant, which is just a number, multiplying another variable. These equations are not proportional. You're going to notice they don't follow that format, y equals kx. If you're going to see that adding there, taking to the power of a number, subtracting, dividing by a variable, these are not proportional relationships. And also remember, anytime you can't tell for sure just by looking at the equation, make a table, because if the table represents a proportional relationship between x and y, then the unit rates, y divided by x, that will always be the same. You're going to see your proportional relationships, y equals kx, and to get that constant of proportionality, y divided by x equals k. All right, mission accomplished.